Okay, what we're going to do is I've started covering, and I was going to do most of the covering with I'm doing a lot of video on it and just show you the finished product, but I have to show you some suggestions on ways to do this that I came up with, especially on the mower deck or the main wing. Big surface area, it recommends that you do it with some assistance. I'm going to show you a way I found that you can do it by yourself, although I still would recommend assistance. But if you don't have anybody to help you, here's the way to do it. You cut the strips into 27 inches of the pre-covered material that they provide you. I cut them in, you see how they curl up? So the first thing I'm going to show you is take it and roll it the opposite direction. After you get it cut to length, just roll it the opposite direction, like so. Take each piece, there's 4 of them, 27 inches long, roll them in the opposite direction, rubber band them like this, and set them off to the side for a while. I'll explain why in a minute. Well, I'll go ahead and tell you now. It's because it wants to curl up on you, and it makes it real hard to work with. If you roll it up like this, it won't curl up on you when you pull it off the backing, the vinyl off the backing. So I'm going to set these off the side, and when I start up again, I'll actually show you how I covered this with one person, and I got a pretty smooth covering job here. A couple little wrinkles, but for the most part, pretty smooth doing it by myself. I'll be right back and show you how to do that. Okay, we've had this set off the side for about 30 minutes now while I mess with some other stuff. See, it doesn't seem to want to curl up as much. Peel it off the backing. Be extremely careful not to let it touch itself. Get my fingers off of it there. Now see, it doesn't want to curl up as bad, so it makes it a little easier to work with. Now, should have this out of the way first. So what we want to do, bring the wing down here. Okay, the way I did the other side is I took this piece of vinyl and I folded it. I don't know if you can see this, but I'm folding it, not, face up to face up, not sticky side to sticky side, and put the corners matching with each other like so. Then what I did, that gives me less surface to have to worry about getting down at once. I came down here and I made sure that my overhang was right on the leading and trailing edge, and I just laid it down like so, right in the middle of that section. And brought my fingers down, let this lay, front fingers down, let this lay up here, and then brought it back. Okay, we're going to get some length here. Bring it back like so, and lay it down. Now, what I do is I start smoothing this out from the inside out. And just go with the flow like that. Bring it to the outside. Bring it to the outside. I hope you're able to see that. There. Look at that. Nice and smooth. Yeah, this is excess in the center where the fuselage is going to go. There's some excess on the sides. You basically trim it about 1/8 of an inch back from all the edges, and then you fold it over once you get it on. So there you go. Nice smooth covering. Did it with one person, and it went on real nice. So I hope that helps you. Other things that I've gotten covered, just to show you real quick, I've gotten the motor covered. I've gotten the 2 ailerons covered, flaperons, and I've covered the fuselage body where the radio gear goes in and the top hatch. Top hatch comes in and out real nice. There's where your radio gear goes. So anyway, we're coming right along on the project. Hope you're enjoying it, and thanks for watching. Okay, everybody, this is my going to be my last segment on the build. it's pretty straightforward in the plans. I've been kind of critical of the instructions that came with it, but I'll have to say, all in all, I haven't found an instruction book that pleases me yet 100%. And I've been sitting here trying to describe this to you, and sometimes it's hard to put to words how to do things. But with the plans that are here, or the instructions that are here, the plans that come with it, the full-size plans, also going to FlyingthingZ website, you can also pull this up in PDF format. That's the only thing that I would advise you do, is because some of the illustrations on their sheet they send you, the pictures aren't as good as what you see on the website. The website pictures are in color, and they do an outstanding job. Just wanted to point out some altercations that I am going to make to this before I finish. I've still got the handlebars to make, and I like the way they mount those. They've got some plywood vertical pieces that stick into the wing that the handlebars bolt onto, so you can take them off for easy transportation. Well, this motor, this false motor, is put on permanently. The thing I don't like about that is if you go to work on the radio gear or anything once it's mounted, it's going to be hard to get your hands in there and do any work and line anything up. So what I plan on doing is embedding some plywood into the wing vertically, embed it in there and epoxy it in, paint it or cover it, and then putting some plywood doubler on the inside of this piece here and gluing it in, drilling some holes through, and nut and bolting it on just like we're going to do the handles. This will make this to come off easier for storage and also to do any work on it. So basically, I want to say in my summary though, these guys at FlyingthingZ have done an outstanding job. Again, I may have been a little critical on some areas, but for the price of this kit and for the quality of material that you get, everything from the landing gear, little pieces that they give you, the control horns, you have to install your own radio gear and your own motor mount, fuel tank and whatnot, but compared to a lot of kits, the die cutting in this product is really good, and especially for the price, for what you're getting for just a little over $100. And if you buy the covering kit, you know, it just depends on what you're used to, but for the price that you pay, you get a lot of covering. It looks like I'm going to have plenty left over, so if I made a mistake on certain areas, I could do patch jobs or whatever. So anyway, that's going to be pretty much my last, today's going to be my pretty much last video on the build. Once I get it done, I'll get some shots in of the final product and maybe do some descriptions of anything that I find finishing up. But I've read ahead, and everything from here on seems pretty straightforward. It's pretty standard stuff as far as putting on your control surfaces, mounting your radio gear, your linkage, your motor, your fuel tank, your landing gear, and whatnot. So anyway, thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed this series on building a lawnmower, and check out FlyingthingZ.com. I'm going to give these guys 2 thumbs up. Outstanding job on their kit. We'll see how it flies when I get it done and the weather gets a little warmer and I can get outside and take it for a fly. Thanks for watching.